Hello, all. It's your girl Tiffany, Madam Luscious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces high priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your mother is a nun, one who isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on today. If y'all would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign, so please take the messages that apply. Leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading can apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as it may be pertaining to you or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. With that being said, guys, we're going to get started with your overall messages. Okay, so the first card you have here is Don't Trust Them. The higher ups are pulling the strings of all the puppets. Betrayal. They're mad they can no longer play in your face. Burdens caused by others. Suspicious activity. Something just ain't right. Low down and dirty shame. They want to control you. Illegal harassment. They don't care about us. Wealthy white privilege, abuse of power, and racist discrimination. Wolves and snakes in sheep's clothing, guys, okay? So collective, okay? Whoever spirit is referring to, because this could be anybody, this could be everybody, okay? Spirit is saying don't trust them. Okay, so however that applies to you, this might be somebody who is near and dear, somebody that you know personally, a neighbor, a complete stranger, somebody at a distance from you. Okay, Spirit is saying do not trust them. Okay, whoever them is. Okay, because I feel like with Spirit saying this, whoever these individuals are, they're obviously sellouts. Okay, they stepping and fetching for the man. They're in the pockets of the satanic powers that be. They're doing the work of the devil. Okay, because Spirit is saying the higher ups are pulling the strings of all the puppets. So whoever Spirit is referring to is not trusting them. They're nothing more than puppets on the strings anyway, which means there's some type of puppet master behind the scenes in the shadows that's pulling the strings of the puppets. Okay. But we have betrayal here, okay? There's some type of underlying betrayal here, okay? I feel like this underlying betrayal is coming from the higher ups as well as these puppets that are being controlled, okay? This betrayal could literally consist of anything. Backstabbers, hate, envy, jealousy, etc., okay? But these individuals are mad that they can no longer play in your face, collective, okay? They can no longer straight up lie to your face. They can no longer bamboozle you, trick you, get over on you, okay? And they're mad because of this. They're mad that they can no longer play in your face. And that's usually the reaction of a narcissist, okay? When a narcissist don't like when you find out that they're a narcissist, okay? Because they never want you to know that they're a narcissist and that they're using you as a narcissist, their narcissistic supply. Okay, so when a narcissist can no longer do the things to like trick you and bamboozle you and to play in your face, and all of that, gaslight you and different things like that or what have you, they get mad. Okay. So, collective spirit is saying there's some type of burdens of some kind that you have endured or you are enduring, okay? And it's because of others, okay? Some type of burdens that you're enduring right now is because of others, spirit is saying, okay? Yep, okay? And there seems to be some type of suspicious activity that's like all around you, okay? With several different people, okay? People acting real shady, real shisty, real low down and dirty. Like, Spirit is saying something just ain't right, okay? Spirit is also saying that whoever these individuals are that you can't trust, that's mad that they can no longer play in your face, they some low down and dirty shames anyway, Spirit is saying, okay? So there's something sneaky, freaky, creepy, or something about whoever these individuals are, okay? The problem is they want to control you, collective, okay? And they obviously are feeling some type of way because they cannot control you, Spirit is saying, okay? I'm seeing friends, family, fans, etc., okay? That may have something to do with don't trust them, okay? Something about they're spreading lies. Okay, but they want to control you, collective. Okay, and because they want to control you, there's some type of illegal harassment that is going on. Okay, you could be being illegally harassed in some type of way. Okay, guys. Yeah, and it's because Spirit is saying they don't care about us. Okay, whoever they entails. Okay, this could be tied into the wealthy white privilege who's abusing their power and their authority. Okay. And there could be some type of racist discrimination that's going on, but it's a whole lot of wolves and snakes in sheep's clothing. Okay. So to clarify, don't trust them. We got this satanic powers that be. Okay. You've got mail. To clarify, the higher ups is pulling the strings of all the puppet. We got satanic sellouts. Okay, so like I told you, these individuals are sellouts. They could belong to cult covens or secret societies. They could be a part of the cult. The boule or what have you, but they're satanic sellouts. Okay. They could be in some type of binding blood contract of some kind, parties, cult covens, and secret societies that they belong to. But yeah, that's what's going on here, guys. Okay. So to clarify betrayal, whatever this betrayal that is going on, Spirit is calling it pure evil. Okay. There's definitely some very demonic, wicked individuals that's involved in something. Spirit is saying, okay, guys. Spirit, clarify they're mad they can no longer play in your face. I'm seeing something about satanic ritual abuse. Some of you may have been enduring some type of abusive relationships with certain individuals. Yeah, I'm seeing why are they so obsessed with you. Somebody could be obsessed with you. People you don't even know are competing with you, collective. Okay. Some type of systematic abuse could be going on. Somebody just can't leave you alone, but something is illegally going on or being done, Spirit is saying. Spirit, clarify, they're mad they can no longer play in your face. They're mad they can no longer play in your face, Spirit. There could be some wealthy men and women who has been double crossed by the rulers, masters, and lords of the United States of America as well. Something is significant to wealthy men and women being double crossed by the rulers, masters, and lords of the United States of America, okay? And it is tied to some type of governmental cruel and unusual punishment. That's interesting there. I feel like these burdens that have been caused by others has to do with government cruel and unusual punishment. Okay. These individuals who are mad that they can no longer play in your face, this might be these wealthy men and women. Could be the rulers, the masters, lords, whatever they want to call themselves. Spirit, what else is going on? Something be significant to royalty. Okay. I'm putting that over here to the side. There's something significant about this message that has to do with the wealthy men and women and power being double crossed by the rulers, masters, and lords of the United States of America, and that's tied to royalty in some type of way. So they could have been double crossed by the royals or something like that. Something about royalty. Spirit, any other messages?
You've got mail. You've got mail. You've got mail.
People, Spirit is saying be careful of the people around you. Okay. I'm seeing something about reckless group activity here. Okay. Something about reckless group activity. I'm also seeing satanic cult here. So there could be a satanic cult that's involved in some type of reckless group activity. And these individuals are mad that they can no longer play in your face, Spirit is saying. Spirit, clarify suspicious activity. I'm seeing secret spy. Somebody could be secretly spying on someone. Something about secret spy in records. There's a secret spy that's looking in somebody's records, looking up somebody's records, like invading somebody's privacy or some shit like that. Suspicious activity, something, something just ain't right. Yeah, I seen that again. Secret spy and records. I'm seeing a whole lot of drama here, okay? Something about a whole lot of drama. Spirit, clarify low down and dirty shame. Why is low down and dirty shame here? Wickedness in high places. Okay. Spirit, clarify they want to control you. I'm seeing you can't trust nobody. It's kind of the message that we started off with don't trust them. Spirit, clarify they want to control you. Whoever these people who want to control you, they're toxic. It's an unnatural, they have an unnatural obsession over you. Okay, something is unjust. Okay, it's illegal government experimentation as well. Okay, yeah, this illegal harassment has to do with illegal government experimentation. What they want to control you is because of some type of unnatural obsession and in something that is unjust. That's toxic and unjust, Spirit is saying. Unnatural obsession, toxic, unjust. Spirit, clarify they don't care about us. I'm seeing an assassin here. Somebody have an assassin. Somebody may have recruited assassin. Somebody may have been assassinated or something. Spirit, clarify they don't care about us. I'm seeing they're faking. Somebody is faking. Whatever this is, what they don't care about us, collective. Spirit is saying they're faking. Okay, so there could be some people who's acting like they care about you or care about the people. If this is speaking about people in general or something like that or what have you. But Spirit is saying they're faking. Okay, yeah. Wealthy white privilege, abuse of power, and racist discrimination. Ruthless rulers here. Something about ruthless rulers, okay? They're wealthy white privileged individuals who abuse their power and authority. Okay, some type of abuse of power and authority and racist discrimination is going on, okay? And this is because of these ruthless rulers, okay? This is tied into royalty. This has to do with these wealthy men. But there are wealthy men and women who are like maybe of elite status, wealthy status, who could be front of the lines leadership or like celebrities, persons in power. They have been double crossed by the rulers, the masters, and the lords of the United States of America. And it has to do with royalty. Okay? I know a lot of you all see like the people, like when you think of wealthy people, okay? Majority of you off the top of your dome, you probably think of your favorite celebrities, okay? You probably think of the people that you see on the surface. If you've seen those people, you would know their name. Whether it's not about a like thing, whether you like them or not, you know them or know of them, okay? When you think about wealthy people, you think about all the people who you know, who you have seen in government, in power, and different things like that, okay? Those who work for the government and different things like that, okay? Most of you all will see those people and think that they are the richest people, the wealthiest people in the world. That you would assume that they are the most powerful. Yeah, true enough, they're the ones who are on the surface, who are put in certain positions, okay? A lot of y'all think y'all votes matter and count, but they really don't. That's a whole spectacle that they put on for y'all, okay? Because they appoint who they want to appoint anyway, okay? Y'all don't have anything to do with it. They lie to y'all and make you think that you're being included in something that you really the fuck not. That has absolutely nothing to do with your your opinion, your feelings, or nothing, okay? And somebody's not gonna like hearing that, but like literally, you got ignorant ass people who going out voting for people right the fuck now. And look what's going on in the damn world. People losing their goddamn jobs. People that still got jobs, important jobs, are not even being the fuck paid. People are going without health care. People who have health care, premiums have skyrocketed to the point where they're about to not have health care because they can't afford it. People going without food and all this other kind of shit. And you mean to tell me that y'all have the audacity to go out and keep voting for fucking people that don't ever do anything for you? How many votes does it take for you to realize that these people don't fucking care about us and ain't doing a damn thing for us? But anyway, I digress. At the end of the day, to each of his own. I'm not here to tell nobody how to live their life, and what to fucking do. But you tell me which one of your votes then ever did anything for you. Like, seriously. Okay? But anyway, I'm saying what I'm saying because a lot of times these people that y'all see, and we're talking about people who are millionaires. Even people who are billionaires, okay? Believe it or not, like when you look at your Elon Musk and your Jeff Bezos and all those men are billionaires. There are people even wealthier than they, okay? The people who call themselves rulers and masters and leaders of the world, they're like trillionaires and beyond. You know what I'm saying? When you go to talking about these royal bloodlines and different things like that or what have you, there are people who are even wealthier than the people that you know who are multimillionaires or even billionaires, okay? And it's a lot of the individuals that you don't see all the time, that you may not know their name, okay? That are in the shadows, okay? Some of you may have heard of the Rothschilds or the Rockefellers and different things like that. These is very wealthy families and different things like that or what have you. You probably heard of like Bilderberg groups and all these other kind of little secret cliques clubs and groups and different things. These billionaire clubs of people, of very rich people and shit. There are people who are higher up and even wealthier than they, and they stay in the fucking shadows. All of those people are still puppets. They're very rich fucking puppets. And they're the ones who are put on the surface, put on display to put on this spectacle before the people. Okay? So when certain things happen in the world, these are the people that we look to. They're being controlled though. It's what most people don't know. The control goes even beyond them. Like most of y'all here, chief and commander, most people think that the president is like the highest position one could have. But it's not. It's really not. Do you know how many other people have to do their job before a president can do their job? Do you know how many people advise the president? Any president. It doesn't matter what president, okay? It could be any fucking president. Other people advise presidents. If y'all have ever watched any of these shows or movies that have come out about presidents and it's in the White House and different things like that, look at how many people are around the president, okay? The presidents are briefed on shit that is going on in the world on a daily fucking basis, okay? They have a chief of staff, all kinds of people to fuck around them that brief them all day long with what's going on. Other people, you got the House of Representatives and the Senate, all other kind of people have to do their job before anything even goes to the president. And once it does, the president either say yay or nay, or it add their 2 cents in, okay? Presidents are not even given all the information that there is to know. When a president becomes the president, guess who swears the president in? The highest ranking military official. So technically that means that military have more intel and knowledge than any sitting presidents. Presidents are only president for 4 years or 8 year terms, whether they do a 1 year term or a 2 year term. You understand what I'm saying? So how in the fuck is it that you believe that that's the highest in command? But most people do. Okay? A lot of times, presidents have snakes in their own fucking swamp who gives them wrong information, half information, or no information a lot of times. So they're being advised by every fucking body else. Then they come out and say, you know, fucked up shit, do fucked up shit, and different things like that. It's because they got some snakes in their own fucking swamp, in their own goddamn camp. They're sinking their ass on purpose, okay? And that's with any given president, okay? I'm not just speaking about the current sitting president, okay? But I'm only saying what I'm saying because what I'm seeing here, something that's going on is far and beyond the people that you see on the surface that's wealthy and elites, okay? That you may look at and say, oh, that's leader such and such, that's high ranking representative such and such, that's celebrity such and such. There are people in the shadows who are higher ranking than this. I'm talking about old vampire, fucking shape-shifting, reptilian, draconian, bloodthirsty, evil, wicked ass motherfuckers in the shadows, okay? Who call themselves the rulers and the masters of shit, okay? Something has gone on. Because the wealthy men and women that I was just telling you about, that you know of, that you may, if you seen them, you would know their name that's on the surface, they have been double-crossed in some type of way by the rulers and the masters and the lords, okay? Of the United States, Spirit is saying, okay? And this shit is tied to royalty in some type of way. Like something is affecting the United States, it's happening in the United States, but these royal, and it's... this royalty and whoever these masters and these lords and these rulers are, they may or may not even be in the United States, okay? But there are wealthy men and women who have been double-crossed in some type of way by rulers, masters, and lords, and it's affecting the United States, okay? And it's that shit is somehow tied into this message and whatever's and what's going on here, collective, okay? I'm seeing something about death camps. Spirit, clarify wolves and snakes in sheep's clothing. Light piss off they demons, Spirit is saying. Light piss off the demons of these wolves and these snakes in sheep's clothing, Spirit is saying. Yeah, there's also untrustworthy professionals in power here. It's at the bottom of the deck. This was here. Untrustworthy professionals in power. Okay. Spirit say the rabbit hole goes deep. Spirit, why is this wealthy men and women double crossed by rulers, masters, and lords of the United States with royalty here? There's some type of, I'm seeing conflicts and something about conflicts and battles that's going on. Somebody is also playing with demons. Somebody need to watch their surroundings. Liars, cheaters, thieves. The rabbit hole goes deep. Doing anything for money. Somebody chained to the devil. Yeah, again, I'm seeing a double crosser. There's conflicts and battles due to double crossers, okay? Somebody been double crossed in some type of way. Somebody lied in court about something. If there's some type of legal something that has been going on, somebody lied about in court about something. Okay, somebody trying to find a way out. Somebody's trying to find a way out. I'm seeing corruption within the government, conflicts and battles, corruption within the government. The sellouts are all around you here, okay? Somebody's trying to find a way out, I'm seeing. And something is going on. The people that's trying to find a way out could be these Masonic, satanic, demonic companies, businesses, corporations, and organizations who are sellouts. They're trying to find a way out. Okay, this could tie into the reason why a lot of people could be seeing layoffs and different things like that, or what have you, or even something more bigger here. Okay, but these conflicts and these battles, you got conflicts and battles, corruption within the government, trying to find a way out, Masonic, satanic, demonic companies, businesses, corporations, and organizations, sellouts. Okay. These wealthy, and these are the very wealthy men and women, okay, like the CEOs, CFOs, COOs of these companies and shit. They're satanic, Masonic, demonic individuals. These are satanic, Masonic, demonic company, businesses, corporations, and organizations who have sold out. These are wealthy men and women who have been double crossed by the rulers, masters, and the lords of the United States. Okay, and it has something to do with royalty, and it's causing conflicts and battles, and it's due to corruption within the government. So these people's companies, businesses, corporations, or organizations are suffering, and they're trying to find a way out. Okay, hopefully I explained that in a way that y'all understand. Okay. Also, I'm getting ready to do another message, okay? But Spirit is calling me to show y'all this in this message, okay? This is actually, this deck here is for a whole nother reading. The reading I'm going to do next. But there's about to be a world war between AI. It's going to be AI versus ET. Okay? AI versus ET. Next world war. Militarized weapons. Okay? Yeah. Secret witches and warlocks and secret societies. Lizard people. The enemy big mad. Satanic powers that be. Weapons of mass destruction. Ten of swords. Cruelty, sabotage, betrayal, disloyalty. Like, it's some shit about to go down. Y'all think this shit is going on now? It's nothing. This is organized fucking crime. But it's literally about to be world war between AI and ET. Okay? Artificial intelligence, extraterrestrials. Or you can look at it like alien intelligence. Extraterrestrials, but they call AI artificial intelligence. But I'm trying to tell you, to major shit, so you know. Your AI, what they call AI is robots. Okay? Your ETs are extraterrestrials, which are also considered aliens. Okay, that's another message, but Spirit was called me to show y'all that real quick. Okay, yeah, it's a lot of shit going on, y'all. Yep, I'm seeing the devil at the bottom of the deck. It's because these people sold their soul to the devil, man. They trapped, they stuck. Okay, that's why shit is going on right now. Spirit clarify, don't trust them, satanic powers that be. Don't trust them, satanic powers that be. Okay? There's some type of abuse and neglect that is going on because of the satanic powers that be. Spirit is saying don't trust them. Okay? Yeah, the higher ups is pulling the strings of all the puppets, Spirit. The higher ups are pulling the strings of all the puppets with satanic sellouts. The higher ups are pulling the strings of all the puppets. Satanic sellouts, secret here. Okay, this could be going on in secret, behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind people's backs. Okay, something's going on in secret with these satanic sellouts. The higher ups is pulling the strings of all the puppets. Okay, to clarify, betrayal. Okay, with pure evil. And remember I told y'all the other day, remember I did that reading, I told y'all the other day that it was about to be a blood sacrifice was about to happen, or what it came out. It came out as assassination of a public figure. Okay, I'm trying to tell you, y'all didn't listen to me. And what was his name? Something Cheney, Dick Cheney, something like that. Okay, I'm seeing assassination, lies, cult, greed here. Okay, so let's see which one. Betrayal and pure evil. This could be tied into this cult here. Or this betrayal and pure evil could be because of this greed here. Okay? This betrayal and pure evil is due to greed here. They're mad they can no longer play in your face with the satanic cult here. Reckless group activity. We got cult. Spirit clarify. Burdens caused by others with cruel and unusual punishment. Again, that these people got some shit going on. Something about perversion and parties. They came out the other day together, and them cards, I done shuffled, and them cards still together. Burdens caused by others, spirit, with cruel and unusual punishment. Burdens caused by others. With cruel and unusual punishment. Aliens. These aliens card could be extraterrestrials, okay? But they're the cause of the burdens. The burdens that's been caused by the others are these aliens, okay? Which is the reason why people are enduring government cruel and unusual punishment. The aliens are behind this. The ones that's here on this earth. They're not in space, somewhere else. They're here on this earth, y'all. No bullshit, okay? This betrayal and this pure evil, I believe this needs to go here, okay? With the cult here, okay? They're mad they can no longer play in your face with this, Okay, we can just leave it there. Satanic cult is there, okay? Spirit clarify suspicious activity, something just ain't right with a whole lot of drama. Suspicious activity, something just ain't right, a whole lot of drama. Organized crime. Okay, so there's some type of organized crime that is going on that's causing a whole lot of drama, spirit is saying, and it's whole lot of suspicious activity that is going on as well, spirit is saying. Okay, low down and dirty shame with wickedness in high places, the devil. Okay, these individuals that's low down and dirty shame, the wickedness in high places, it's the devil, y'all. The chains to the devil, like seriously. Okay, they can no longer control you. There's unnatural obsession, toxic, and what else do we have? Unjust here. They can no longer control you. Okay, Spirit clarify they can no longer control you. Something about mind control. They've been trying to mind control you or been using mind control on you, okay? But I'm seeing mind control, regret, and intuition. It's like they're using mind control on you, but you're listening to your intuition. Like they can no longer control you with mind control anymore, okay? Because it's like they're regretting something. Like they're regretting your intuition. It's like they're using mind control on you, but they're like regretting something. And you're listening to your intuition, collective, because you know something ain't right. Okay? Illegal harassment with illegal government experimentation, man-made disaster here, okay? So there could be some type of man-made disaster due to some type of illegal harassment or organized or illegal government experimentation, spirit is saying, okay? To clarify, they don't care about us with their faking. Clarify, they don't care about us with their faking egotism here. These are some very egotistical people. They're full of ego, vanity, and pride. They're cocky, arrogant, conceited, narcissistic. They're dominant, they're possessive, they're controlling, they're narcissistic, like, you know what I'm saying? And they're faking it. So these people that you see who are wealthy, who are elite, who are in power, I don't care if they work for the government or they work for the fucking industry, and they try to play pretend like they care about the people and they love people. They don't. These people are demonically fucking possessed. They're heartless, they're soulless. Spirits say they're faking. They don't care about us because of their egotism. Okay? Spirit clarify, wealthy white privilege, abuse of power, and racist discrimination with ruthless rulers. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing surveillance here. This could be tied to some type of illegal surveillance. Whoever these ruthless rulers are, you know what I'm saying? They're illegally surveillancing people. Okay, they're invading and violating people's privacy. Okay, these wealthy white privileged who abuse their power and they racially, you know what I'm saying? discriminate against people. Something about racist discrimination. What else, Spirit? What else is this? Wealthy right privilege. Abuse of power. Racist discrimination. I'm seeing revenge and meeting here. There could be some type of meetings that's taking place on some type of revenge that they want on someone. Let's see. Spirit, go back to this wealthy white privilege. Abuse of power. Racist discrimination. I'm seeing hidden. They're hidden. These are the ones that's in the shadows, collective. Celebrities are also tied into this. Okay? These celebrities are doing things for money. Okay? I'm seeing celebrities and money and shit. They're doing things for money. Okay? Something could be tied into this surveillance here. These celebrities could be spying on people or different shit like that. That could be tied into that betrayal, pure evil, greed. Okay? Spirit, clarify the wealthy right privilege. I'm also seeing lies here, okay? It's like, I don't know, they're either telling some type of lies, putting out some type of lies, or like, there's something. Spirit, clarify this wealthy white privilege, abuse of power, racist discrimination. Yeah, there's some type of cover-up that's going on of what these ruthless rulers are doing. Okay? The wealthy white privilege, abuse of power, and racist discrimination. There's some type of cover-up that's going on. Any other messages on that, Spirit? Spirit, clarify light piss off their demons. Or no, let me see. Wolves and snakes in sheep's clothing with light piss off their demons. Yeah, revenge here. So these wolves and snakes in sheep's clothing, they could want some type of revenge because light pissed off their demons. Okay. Spirit, clarify this wealthy men and women double crossed by the rulers, masters, and lords of the United States, royalty with conflicts and battles, corruption within the government. We're trying to find a way out. Satanic, Masonic, demonic companies, businesses, corporations, and organizations, sellouts. It's like they're trying to clean something up. Yeah. Look, accomplices, partners in crime. These individuals, these wealthy men and women, they'd have been double crossed by these rulers, masters, and lords, but they were accomplices and partners in crime with them. Okay, and this is tied into royalty here. Okay, so there's all these conflicts and battles that's going on. There's corruption within the government, and that's every branch of the government, from the military to the justice system to the NSA to the DOJ to the DOD to the UN and beyond. Anybody else? Okay, you got individuals wealthy individuals that's trying to find a way out. Okay, these satanic, Masonic, demonic companies, businesses, corporations, organizations who are sellouts, they're trying to find a way out. Okay? And this is why shit is going down. Yeah. Because of these conflicts and battles, these people trying to find a way out, and because of corruption within the government, was the reason why the reason for these satanic, Masonic, demonic companies, businesses, corporations, and organizations selling out in the first place, okay? And partaking in the shit that they're partaking in, okay? Yeah. I'm seeing assassination in home here. Somebody could be assassinated in their home. I told y'all the other day that with the assassination of public figures coming out, I knew something was coming. Like, it was some other shit that was about to go down, okay? Spirit, any other messages on these wealthy men and women double crossed by the rulers, masters, and lords with royalty? Something is being hidden in the mountains. Something about hidden. Something's being hidden in the mountains. Hidden mountains trapped. Perversion. I done told y'all before, y'all. There is an area in the mountains. And I know it's mountains everywhere. I don't know the exact coordinates or anything, but I'm telling you. Y'all remember when I did that little art piece that I did the other day? There's an area that is in the mountains, okay? And it's like caves or something like that, okay? And inside these caves, and it goes down into underground, there's like cages and shit. And kids and shit that have been abducted and shit are being hidden in them, y'all. No bullshit. Okay? Y'all not gonna believe me. Okay? But look at that. Hidden mountains trapped. Okay? Imprisonment. Tunnel. Okay? Can't make it up. Can't make it up. Okay? And I guarantee you, this has to do with them during children. Yep. Look, child. That's being held hostage. That's trapped. Yep. Look, perversion. Children. These kids are locked. There's like tunnels. There's a cave. There's like tunnels, and there's like cages and shit. Okay, y'all. Like no bullshit, man. Is there any other messages? Any other messages? But I'm seeing assassination, clean up, dismemberment. I'm also seeing fake death in male. There may be a man who fake his death so he can try to get away. Okay? Homicide, strangulation, spouse/partner, burial, like shit. This is a lot. This is a freaking lot, y'all. Okay. That's what's going on here. Okay. There could be more assassinations to come or that's happening, but I feel like this could tie into why a lot of things are going on, are happening, okay? But it's like, you know what I'm saying? Regular, everyday, average Joe people are suffering the consequence of sick, twisted, evil, demonic ass shit that is happening behind the scenes that should not even be in the first damn place. Like, no bullshit. Got untrustworthy professionals in power. Wealthy men and women who have been double crossed by even wealthier rulers, leaders, masters, and lords. Okay? Other than world and shit, okay? Corruption within the government. There's all type of conflicts and battles. People trying to find a way out. These companies, businesses, corporations, and organizations and shit, the sellouts that was accomplices and partners in crime. Well, all this shit has been going on. This is the reason why a lot of this shit is happening, y'all. Okay? Yeah. Don't trust them. These people, I told you, they're chained to the devil. They're shepherds for the devil. Okay? They sold their soul to the devil. They're in their south node, their shadow side, their dark side. Okay? The devil is everything evil, wicked, sinister, toxic, dark, demonic. Okay? The devil is about greed, materialism, narcissism, possessiveness, restrictions, addictions, dominance, narcissism. Okay? Sex, sexualities, you know what I'm saying? Lust, temptations, desires, all of that is wrapped into the devil. Okay? This devil with this abuse and neglect here, satanic powers that be, we don't trust them. Okay? Yeah. The higher ups is pulling the strings of all the puppets, collective. Clarify the higher ups is pulling the strings of all the puppets with satanic sellouts and secret here, okay? Justice, okay? So those are people in authority, people in power, people who work for the government. The higher ups are pulling the strings. Those people that you see that's in power, that's in authority, that's in leadership, on the surface, they're puppets. They're being controlled by a higher power, the higher ups, okay? A lot of y'all see them as the higher ups. No, there are people in the shadows who are higher up even than they, and they are being controlled and manipulated, okay? Because, why? Because they satanic sellouts. They're all are sellouts. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Your favorite artist is a sellout. Your favorite government official, leader, representative, they're all sellouts, and they are all being controlled. They'll never stand before the people and tell the truth about it. But I'm telling you, matter of factly, I'm not saying this because certain people I dislike, just to be mean, just to be ignorant, just to be toxic, just to be saying something out the side of the fucking neck. I'm telling you, they're being controlled. Spirit, clarify betrayal, pure evil, greed, celebrity, money. Yeah. 10 of Swords here. This is ultimate betrayal, disloyalty, sabotage, ruin, fatal endings. Okay? Failure, rock bottoms, ruin of something. This is backstabbing type of energy. This is cruel and unusual. This is brutal. This is hostile. This is a hate crime. Okay? The final chapter, a dead end, a breakdown, a break up of something here. Okay? This betrayal and this pure evil that's tied to these celebrities and they greed for this money and shit is ultimate betrayal. Okay? Yeah. To clarify, they're mad they can no longer play in your face. With reckless group activity, satanic cult, with cult, you got the 10 of Cups here. So this 10 of Cups is usually seen as like a family dynamic, but it really can be a large group of people, a whole congregation of people. You know what I'm saying? Just like one's entire family, okay? So for some of y'all all, for some of you all who got family who is tied into this shit, who are sellouts, who've been targeting you, gang stalking you, gaslighting you, working against you, who wrapped up into this shit, okay? Especially if you are a targeted individual and these bastards been trying to sacrifice you for money, because that's what your family do. They blood sacrifice people for money. Okay? Y'all may be experiencing this. People mad because they can no longer pay in your face. They in these satanic cults, okay? They've been indulging in reckless group activity, okay? Because they belong to this cult here, and it's a whole lot of them, a whole large group of them, Spirit is saying, okay? To clarify, burdens caused by others with governmental cruel and unusual punishment in aliens. Burdens caused by others, government cruel and unusual punishment with aliens. Yeah. So these burdens that has been caused by others, this government cruel and unusual punishment that the aliens, these demonic extraterrestrials that are here on this earth here, okay, with the Five of Pentacles here, this is what they have done to people. They've abandoned people, neglected people, left them out in the cold, rejected people, alienated people, left people in turmoil and harsh conditions and financial ruin and loss and change due to breakups. This is government cruel and unusual punishment, and these are purposeful burdens that has been caused by others, these shape-shifting, alienistic, demonic ass beings, bruh. It's why this shit is going on. No bullshit. Spirit clarifies something just ain't right. Suspicious activity, something just ain't right. A whole lot of drama with organized crime. Suspicious activity, a whole lot of drama, organized crime. Something suspicious could be going on with somebody's job, occupation, career, a certain field they're in. It's a whole lot of drama due to organized crime. Spirit is saying, okay? Spirit clarifies suspicious activity. Something just ain't right. A whole lot of drama. Suspicious activity. Yeah. Damn. So I'm seeing the Hierophant with the magicians here. Okay. This could be a warlock or a witch. Okay. We're talking about rulers and leaders here. Okay. The type of individuals that act like they for programming and conforming in institutions and conventions and marriage and values and faiths and shit. They try to play pretend like they have religious traditions and shit. They uphold religious traditions, but they really sellouts and devil worshippers and shit. Okay, it's a whole lot of suspicious activity with them. Something just ain't right. It's a whole lot of drama, and it's because of organized crime that is going on behind the scenes. Spirit is saying. Okay, I'm also seeing the magician card here. The magician wanted to come out with them as well. Okay, and that magician just says that these people are like master manipulators. You understand what I'm saying? I feel like they're divination abusers. They abuse divination by way of manipulations in an effort to manifest what they want. Okay, so you know, they're very resourceful. They have a lot of willpower and a lot of influence, and they take that and they masterfully manifest what they want when they're inspired to action. But they're doing so by manipulating divination. Okay, also doing witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, voodoo, hoodoo, hexes, curses, spells, evil eyes, syntheterias. This is the reason why Spirit is saying they are low down and dirty shame with the wickedness in high places, with the devil being here. Okay, magician. Okay, Spirit clarify they can no longer control you with unnatural obsession, toxic, what was the other one, unjust, with mind control, regret, and intuition. They no longer can control you. Clarify they no longer can control you, collective. I'm seeing an emperor with the king of wands here. This could be somebody, obviously a masculine of the establishment, somebody who is has some type of power, authority, leadership of some kind, somebody who's a father figure. He's also a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. This person could have been somebody who was trying to control you or doing things to control you in some type of way, but Spirit is saying they can no longer, this person has some type of unnatural obsession over you. This somebody is very toxic. They was doing things unjust to you as it relates to some type of mind control, brainwashing, brain to computer interface type technology, using some type of AI technology on you or what have you, Spirit is saying. But yeah, Spirit is saying they can no longer control you. Yeah. And I'm seeing the 8 of Wands here, okay? It's something could be significant because of some type of communication. Something is gaining momentum. There's some type of swift progress, some type of alignment, some type of communication. Maybe there's something you said or something is taking off. There's some type of movement. It's something to do with some type of swift, fast communication, message, news, or information, okay? They can no longer control you. Okay? Yeah. Or some type of communication with sin. These people could be trying to kill you, collective. They could be trying to sacrifice you, or because of something that you said, they could want to sacrifice you. This illegal harassment, this illegal government experimentation, this man-made disaster has to do with deaths here, okay? They're trying to cause a death. It's about, it's like an external change, okay? It's like an abrupt change. It's an ending, it's transformations or something like that, or what have you, okay? These people have been like doing some type of mind control on you, maybe to control your communications or something like that, or what have you. Spirit is saying they've been doing some type of mind control on you for a long time. Spirit is saying these people had an unnatural obsession for you. They was exploiting you for money with some very toxic as individuals, okay? What they were doing to you was unfair, unjust, or unorthodox and illegal, unwarranted, okay? Yeah. Yeah, but this illegal harassment, this illegal government experimentation, okay, because of this illegal harassment, illegal government experimentation, they want to cause some type of man-made disaster that's going to cause your death, okay? They want you dead, collective. They want you dead. Because they can't control you. You know the truth. Yeah, they don't care about us, okay? These people are faking it, okay? Because of their egotism. There could be a King of Swords of significance, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, masculine, okay? Yeah, these stars, these celebrities, they don't care about you, collective. They're faking it, Spirit is saying, okay? Anybody else, Spirit? A lot of face cards want to come out. I'm seeing the King of Cups. I've seen the King of Wands, the King of Swords. Yeah. Something significant to your job, your occupation, your career. Some type of communications. Collective, okay? They could have been trying to control you, control your communication or something like that as it relates to your job, your occupation, your career. They were doing some type of like MK Ultra mind control, brainwashing, artificial intelligent mind control or something like that on you, okay? But these people have been trying to sacrifice you, okay? They're trying to unalive you for their own ill wills, okay? Your spirit is saying that's the truth, that's clarity, okay? But this shit is going to come down on them. They're going to be destroyed. They're going to be destroyed for what they're doing to people. Period, point blank. Okay, yeah, so these people who got this popular status, this star status, these people who are well known, who are wealthy, who are elites and different things like that, Spirit is saying they don't care about you, okay? I done seen the star and I also done seen the King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. They don't care about you. They're faking it. Spirit is saying because of their ego. Very egotistical person, full of vanity, full of pride, very cocky, arrogant, conceited, or what have you. Okay, yeah. I'm saying wealthy white privilege, abuse of power, and racist discrimination. I'm seeing judgment here, okay? Yeah, something about some type of illegal, something about surveillance and cover up here with this as well. They're spying on people, okay? There's judgment. They've made some type of judgment call, okay? Or they judge. This could be the judgment of others, okay? But they're like on some type of mission. They've taken some type of action. They've made some type of decision of some kind, collective, okay? This judgment with this wealthy white privilege, racist abuse. What was that? Wealthy white privilege, abuse of power, and racist discrimination has to do with this judgment here. Okay, Spirit, clarify. Wolves and snakes in sheep's clothing with light piss off their demons and revenge. Wolves and snakes in sheep's clothing with light piss off their demons and revenge. Wolves and snakes in sheep's clothing, Spirit. So I feel like it's like several of these individuals. Okay? It's like a whole collaboration, a whole team, a whole group of individuals, okay? I'm also seeing the Five of Swords here. So the Five of Swords is all about conflict. It's about defeat. It's about hostility. It's about plot twists, okay? It's abusive in nature. So these people are being hostile, being toxic, being abusive towards people, plotting, planning, scheming, strategizing against people here because they're wolves and they're snakes in sheep's clothing, Spirit is saying, okay? Because light piss off their demons and they want revenge. So they're causing chaos, conflict, and defeat unto others, collective. Spirit, clarify these extra messages of wealthy men and women double crossed by the rulers, masters, and lords of the United States with royalty and accomplice partners in crime, with conflicts and battles, corruption within the government, trying to find a way out, with satanic, masonic, demonic companies, businesses, corporations, and organizations, sellouts. Okay? Yeah, there's some type of mental conflict, okay? There's some type of, these people could be in mental conflict, mental anguish, dealing with psychological trauma of some kind. They're stressed, they're worried, they're depressed, they're dealing with dark thoughts, maybe having anxiety, fear, nightmares, insomnia, or worry, okay? They all were accomplices and partners in crime. They all stole, they sold, okay? And these wealthy men and women that you see on the surface, that Spirit has already told you, the higher ups is pulling the strings of them puppets in government, okay? They have been double crossed by the rulers and the masters and the lords of the United States and royalty, okay? So that's the reason for the conflicts and the battles, because of the corruption within the corruption within the government, because all the motherfuckers are sellouts. Now you got people trying to bail out, you got people trying to find a way out because they satanic, masonic, demonic sellouts, and they got satanic, masonic, demonic company, businesses, corporations, or organizations, okay? Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck: heartache, heartbreak, sadness, sorrow, misery, pain, anguish, grief, okay? Disillusionment, deep emotional pain, depression, heartbreak, misunderstandings, tears, loss. People are in loss, okay? There could be some type of assassination, or there was assassination, okay? Some type of cleanup going on, okay? Due to some type of dismemberment of some kind. There may be a masculine who is also going to fake his death, okay? But there's also going to be some type of homicide of a strangulation, okay? Some type of homicide by strangulation or asphyxia or something like that, or what have you, of somebody's spouse or partner. Something about a burial. Somebody may go on a run and travel. Something about traveling in a couple, in a boat, okay? Yeah. A lot of lies being told, a lot of things being hidden. It's a lot going on, y'all. It's a lot going on. Okay? But those are your messages. I do thank you all for listening and for watching. If you'll be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. For those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tip.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is shine bright like a diamond 36 with the underscore between each word. For any person who is interested in donating to the channel, it is greatly, greatly appreciated. I do thank you in advance. You can do so through CASHAPP, $tip diamond 36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamond. As always, guys, y'all take care of yourself, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There's wickedness in high places, and there's evil that is lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings, watch the company you keep, watch surroundings and the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know, when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey, keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared, because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.